Oh, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. Apologies about getting started late. We had some technical difficulties on my end over here. And I know these guys are getting ready to start gridding up, and we're going to look at it. We are not at Lernerville. We are at Weedsport. Of course, we are in the heat races right now. Not only do we have Real Racing Online dirt street stocks today, but we also have the super late models. That's going to be last on the list to broadcast today, but we also have the modified, so that's good. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Decided to extend things out, and that's what we're going to be doing. So while we do that, it's good to see everybody continuing their street. Pole sitter for you in heat number one is going to be Matt Belt. Then we're going to have Carl Kilgore the fourth, Brian Zimmerman, Giuseppe Amuso in the 10. Kate Gailey's out there, Ryan Fontana, and Kyle Jared. But we're going to get racing underway here in just a moment. I do appreciate everybody sticking in and doing what you got to do. I do appreciate you very much. Matt Belt's been on a tear here lately, and he's been doing a pretty good job of keeping things rocking and rolling for himself. It's the fastest time in here, the number 14 machine. Great job. Race info. There's some things popping up there. 76 degrees, 60% humidity. The third mile track right here, so we're gonna see some fun out of this. It is very tight, very compact, and there's a whole lot of action to be had. We went from having a wall to having a very, very, very tight close quarters in all of this. And 60 registered drivers. And 24 go to the feature. Features are 30 laps. Cautions are only on there. No fast fixes in these cars. You're going to see the pace truck drop off. He's going to do that. They're waiting for the green flag. And there they go. Kilgore to the outside. Belt's right there to the inside. We're going to see how this is going to hold up. New track session, new state. And it is going to be awesome. And oh man, I know that's got to be loud for you. Belt to the outside. Kilgore to the inside. Dirt, running, and mud loving all the way around. Matt Belt out there completing his next lap. He's still on the lead. Carl Kilgore the fourth. He is still running around that track like he is trying to win the next best and the brightest. Wet conditions. Good to see the Wawa paint scheme. The 021. Carl Kilgore holding that second place position quite nicely. Very, very, very smooth throughout. And when you think it can't get any faster, we're going to move on to the modifieds, the dirt modifieds, and then after the dirt modifieds, we're going to have the super late. So we're going to be super screaming. Let's get a Kenzie out there from Kayla Williams. Good to see you. 2 to go in heat number one. 18-second average laps for the drivers as they come around. Kate Gailey bringing up the rear end of the field. So far, so good. Very clean lines all the way through. Fred the Flagman gives them 1 to go. Final lap. Of course, all of our races brought to you by Raise Energy. Go to revsports.com. Use promo code SIG Esports, and you will be able to get involved. And then Kilgore trying to go to the inside on Matt Belt. Matt Belt right there. It does look like Kilgore's going to take that P1 position, and we'll have the P1 position in the feature as a good little runoff right there. Good hard racing. Heat one's done. Grid for heat number two, Thorne Zimmerman, the 003 is going to be out there. There is Shane Yates, the 9, Melgard, the 015. Clifford Bellamy, the 002 is out there. Dane Lloyd, Daniel Helm, and Jason Hastings all the way through. Pace truck's going to lead him around for 2 laps. I hope everybody's having a good time. Eric Schaefer, boo. Is that a boo or a boo? Rick Schaefer. Good to see him out there. Thorne, Zimmerman, Shane Yates, Swede Melgard, Daniel Helm, Lloyd Hastings. Bellamy, looks like he didn't come out. He might be starting from the pits. Man, oh man. You know, iRacing's been doing this little flickering thing like that for me. Cody Kinsey, Signature Esports, yeah, out there. All right, the mud and the clay is laid in. You see him driving around. Pace truck's going to bounce off here in just a moment. And we might, during the middle of everything, we might have to fix a couple of those settings because that shouldn't be what's happening. You see the flickering from the shadows right there. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but we're going to have to go back and fix that. The 003, Shane Yates, that's going to be who's going to lead him around to the green flag. They're waiting for it, and they are off and ready to roll. Inside line for the 003, Shane Yates using a high line. Swede Melgard to the inside of Yates. 2x2 racing coming around at turn 3 and 4. Front stretch run. Looks like Zimmerman's going to have a good run off. Take a look at a different point of view here. We're going to have to definitely check and see what's going on there. Thank you to everybody tuning in out there. There is the 003, low around the corner. Turn 4, front stretch run. Fred the flagman high above the stands. Melgard right behind Yates. They've gone single file. 4 to go right here in heat number 2. Have a whole lot of fun, that's for sure. To for sure check out what's going on with the shadow maps right there. They shouldn't be that way. To 003 of Zimmerman, Melgard. Melgard and Yates are really trying to stick it to each other. They're coming around turn 3 into turn 4 on the front stretch run once again. Zimmerman leading out there. Oh! Yates ramped up. No cautions in the heat races. The 003 has Melgard right behind. Yates ramped. They come around 2 to go. Looks like Yates is going to have it in the books. White flag brought to you by 46 Branding, FOURTY, because you need class and swag. On YouTube, it looks very realistic. I like it. I hope the graphics look really good for you guys. I did a lot of changes, but I think my shadow maps are unrealistic. Yates went ramping. Let's take a look real quick, see if it'll give me the opportunity. He was coming around. Oh, it's not going to give me opportunity. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Alrighty. Shadow maps are not very happy with me right now. I hope they look great. All I know is I've got some flickering. You guys can see it in the shadows back there. I don't know what's going on with that. I made some changes for you guys, but I don't know. I hope they look great. All right, let's take a look at. Look like this is going to be another heat race for you. Chris Myers, Garrett Marshall, Adam Hanus, McAvoy, Kenzie's out there, Eric Schaefer, Robert Parrott. That's going to be the 7 in the field for this heat. And I do believe we're going to have a whole lot of fun. SDK Gaming is the overlays that we use. Heat number 3 is going to be brought to you by F It, Let's Have a Beer. Facebook.com/FILHAB. F It, Let's Have a Beer. And go give them a follow out there for me. Appreciate all that Joe does out there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful little lady. I say little lady. She is absolutely fantastic. All right, so it's going to be Myers and Marshall, the 422 of McAvoy's out there, 116 of Hanus, Cody Kinsey, and Eric Schaefer doing it justice. Waiting for the green flag. Pace truck's going to dive off here very, very shortly. As we're getting ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. Track is ready. Green flag is in the air. Fred up there high above the stand saying, get your butts a-going. 00 Myers there to the inside. The 789 of Marshall to the outside. 2x2 racing. This is all to ensure your race to the feature. And consolation races are where it's going to be at. No cautions. Remember here in the feature or in the heat races, so they're going to run it all the way through no matter what happens. Myers, Haynes, Marshall, McAvoy, Kenzie's back there in 5th. Parrott and Schaefer, everybody just trying to run their lines. Huge little run coming down into turn number 1. You're seeing Haynes trying to pull off an upset on the outside of Marshall, but Marshall gets that to the inside. The little collection plate offering, Kenzie, Parrott, and it's like Schaefer, all those guys wrapped up. Something happened there, but now 2x2. Look at that scream for the 116, 789 of Marshall there to the inside, and is going to clear him now to go single file, but inside the 116 and the 422 just bounced off the 116. You see him running through. And just kind of bouncing it. Chris Myers, the 07 out front. Good little run for him. 2 to go. Is going to take the white flag here. That's going to be brought to you by F It Let's Have a Beer or Phil Hab, Facebook.com. Go give them a like and a follow for me. Go to SignatureEsports.com. Buy you an F It Let's Have a Beer t-shirt. Or a hoodie or a hat or one of those things. Checkered flag waves. Fred the Flag Man gives it to Myers. And Marshall comes home second. There goes Autism Speaks all over that. Good little run. McAvoy, Haynes, Parrott, Kenzie, then Schaefer all the way through. Grid's going to load up. Does look like everybody's going to make the feature, so that's where we're going to be. Everybody was clear. We're going to have the feature now. It's awesome. Makes it quick. All right. Carl Kilgore the 4th is going to be outside. There's going to be Thorne Zimmerman there to the inside. Chris Myers, Matt Belt, Sweet Melgard, Garrett Marshall, Brian Zimmerman, Dane Lloyd, Jordan McAvoy, Kyle Jarrett, Daniel Helm, Adam Haynes. 30-lap feature for everybody. They're going to start loading in right here. Moving down the grid. Daniel Helm, Adam Haynes, Giuseppe Musso. We're going to call him Musso because I don't want to mess that up. Jason Hastings out there. Robert Parrott, Fun Cannon, the 777's out there. Shane Yates, Cody Kenzie, all the way through row number 9. Cade Gailey, Clifford Bellamy, and, of course, Eric Schaefer out there. A lot of work to do for some of these guys. 30 laps to do it. Cautions are on, and they're going to get things ready to rock and roll here in just a second. 2 laps before the feature. Kayla, Eric Schaefer needs to step his game up now. I think it'll all. No bumping and banging for everybody. You're supposed to take it easy. Carl Kilgore, Team Dirt Warrior, number 21, the 021 right there. He's going to be your pole sitter. The 003 of Zimmerman. Belt's going to be out there. The 07 of Myers in the Melgard. That's going to be your 5th place contestant. Everybody's ready. Pace truck's going to dive off, and we're going to have some green flag racing here at Weedsport. We're going to be back here again here after this race with the Dirt Modifieds. We're going to see those guys here in just a little bit. Bumper-to-bumper action. Pace truck is off. Waiting for the green flag. Weedsport tight, compact, and ready to go. Double file into turn number 1, the 21, and the 003. Carl Kilgore, a little wall tap from Matt Belt, little net code, a little caution. Leave. Now the pace laps should not count, according to everything. Robert Parrott was right there. Here's the number 38. Who's there to the inside, came up. Oh, a little bit, no. That's what happened there. Robert with some nose damage. Man. Just a little flick. Caution is out. Kilgore is out there. And these guys are still trying to make it work. Caution lamps should not count. Or they're not supposed to, at least. But it looks like they are counting. So that might be something that we need to make sure that we fix in the other sessions. I'm going to do that while we have a moment. Good to see everybody tuning in out there. Alrighty. While we wait, I am going to make sure that this gets situated. I do believe Pace Truck's going to dive off one more lap and one more lap. So these pace laps we need to make sure they're not. We have the 11 of Cody Kinsey, and then we have the 011, I believe is what it is. So here we are. I am making sure that the next sessions aren't, that the caution laps don't count. Because that's not how it works in real life. So we want to make sure we apologize to the drivers out there that are seeing this. Back to green, though. Kilgore, Zimmerman, Myers, Milgard, and Belt all the way through. Some of these guys run custom numbers on their paint schemes, and so that's what you're seeing out there. As far as numbers, the 9 of Yates, that's probably who you're referring to. Kind of got to make sure that they do their thing the right way. All the way through, Kilgore out there. There's the 21. Another caution is going to come out. 25 laps to go here in the session. Man, oh man, oh man. So I have fixed the setup issues. Adam Haynes looks like he was a part of that. Here's a look at what happened there. Adam Haynes, the 116 was in there. He was coming in. Oh, collected with the Daniel helm. It's so tight there. Oh, man, helicopter. There it is. That was a literal helicopter. Waiting for the pace truck to come back around. The literal scheme of things. But here it is. The slow helicopter and the debris. On to Mr. Adam Haynes in the 116. He gets that award for the session. Ruby said that had hurt. That's awesome. It did. It looked, I mean, man, crazy. Second caution, 22 laps to go. The caution lap shouldn't count, but single file racing's where we should be. I might have missed. Waiting for the leader. The 21 makes it single file. That is the way it's going to have to be for the time being. There's the Carl Kilgore, the 07. Zimmerman's out there as well. Good run all the way around. Let's see how long we can keep it. But he's battling for position. Kilgore, Myers, Zimmerman, Melgard. Cody Kinsey Up to 13th from the back of the pack. Thorne Zimmerman, there's Sweet Melgard. Good to see him back in the mix. There is the 015. Outside run. There's not really hardly a place that you can call your own. Matt Belt to the inside of Melgard, the 14 battling the 15th for that 5th place position. And it does look like Melgard's going to hold on to the 4th place through the exit. But they are still side by side. There is the 00 of Zimmerman. He is up there in 6th. He is up 1 spot from where he started. Biggest mover of the race right now, Shane Yates. It says 11 on there, but he is registered as the 9 here in this series. Gives a bump to the 45 of Kyle Jarrett. Carl Kilgore started on the pole, and he has been holding on there. He is right here out front, 1.8 seconds out over 1 and 2. Zimmerman has Chris Myers there to the inside. Look at that run. It's so pretty. Joe, what's up out there? Good to see you. Joe Budd out there. The 003 of Zimmerman out running the outside line, now to the inside line. Myers running, trying to pull that position away, but Zimmerman's going to hold that inside line very, very nicely. 16 laps to go. The 21 out front. Carl Kilgore, Dirt Warriors. Good to see Joe. Joe is, I'm a big fan of hers, and I think she's a big fan of mine now. Lovely, lovely lady. We were just talking about you and how they need to go buy a t-shirt or a hoodie or a hat from our website. F it, let's have a beer out there. Thorne Zimmerman, he is battling still back and forth. The 07 and the 003, they are really holding their own. Goodness. Look at them go. Swede Melgard solidly holding on to 4. And looks like Matt Belt's sliding back a few spots. Brian Zimmerman making that run there to the inside as well. He is past the 14 of Matt Belt. Matt Belt falling back to 6th place. Zimmerman up 2 spots from where he started in this heat. And it looks like that outside line's about to be tested by a lot of these drivers, and they're getting more of a straight angle drive off. On the bottom, they have to really turn it in and crank it in, but on the mid to top, they can just kind of drive it around. That is kind of where I see that happening. 0-21 of Carl Kilgore. He's still out front, 2.3 seconds. This looks like it's going to be his track. Cody Kinsey up 5 spots. He is right there driving the SCTV Raise Energy DBR. You want to call it. He's got like 900 sponsors. We just want to make sure that we continue to give it. Kyle Jarrett off 2 spots from where he started at a 0.45. Ooh, he's got the 45. Oh, Kyle blinked. No, don't blink. Matt Belt. Here's the 14. He is losing just another spot, or trying not to lose another spot. Zimmerman putting pressure on the 15 of Melgard, the 0.15 up there. Swede up to 4th. Thorne Zimmerman, he is right there to the outside of Myers, and is going to take that position away quite easily. There's Carl Kilgore. You see the gap between he and the rest of the field. Now he's got lap traffic in front of him. The 21 of Carl Kilgore is going to win if he does nothing wrong. 8 laps to go right here in the Street Stock Series. Caution's going to come out with 7 laps to go, so we're going to have a 4 or 5 lap shootout here in just a moment. Pace truck gets out in front of the 21 of Carl Kilgore. He had this race pretty much in the bag. Goodness gracious, what a run. I think Eric Schaefer was in on that one. He's coming around the track, still on the lead lap. Said he crashed. He got into, he blinked. When he blinked, he was trying to make the exit. Daniel Helm was right there. Nothing you can do about that. Man, oh man, oh man. These things do happen. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Single file restarts, inside 10 laps to go. And, man. How's that looking at? Is it still looking good out there other than, the occasional flicker from whatever the shadow maps are doing. Carl Kilgore's going to lead him right back to everything. We go back to green flag racing. I do believe should have 4 to go, 3 to go, 4 to go. Well, maybe it's going to be double file. Double file restart. That's how they're going to make it. No back-to-back, so inside 5 to go, double file restart. It's going to get interesting. How long can they last? Pace truck drives off. 21's going to go. It is on the leader in this series after the after a caution. Every other series that we do, it is on the green flag, but dirt racing is a little bit different. These guys need to run. The 21 has the 0-3 is Zimmerman to the outside. The most pressure he's felt all day. Caution might wave right here. And that's how the race will end as they come around. Oh, they do have a green-white checker. 2 attempts at a green-white checker here, folks. So that is how that's going to work out for him. So definitely green-white checkers. Not how it's going to end, but pretty close. Tell you what, Kilgore and Zimmerman, they were rocking and rolling there. Joe, my lovely, how are you doing out there? How is everything over there in the New Zealand area? Kyle Jarrett wrapped up into that one. Man, oh man, looks like Kyle Jarrett and McAvoy. That was what we were looking at. So here's Kyle Jarrett to the inside. McAvoy was right. Oh, Jarrett blinks just a little bit. Oh, Matt Belt, and it was just a lot of congestion. So the 422 was right there. And because of all that congestion, that's kind of where it all just kind of played into things. So unfortunate circumstances. Man, these cars are muddy. Joe, I like the llama. You need to name the llama for us. Thank you for following us out there on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. We're kind of doing this all over the place. My personal Facebook, Signature Esports Facebook. YouTube's doing really well. Appreciate everybody out there on YouTube. Comment, like it. I try to talk about it. Dirt Street Stock Series, green, white, checkered coming up. 4th caution of the race. They had a really long green flag run there, and they were doing such a great job. But cautions do breed cautions, and hopefully we can get this one under wraps here in just a moment. One more lap around before they go back to green flag conditions. Might put in some Phasmophobia tonight. Might do a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to try to see what's going on there. Play some ghost games. Trying to get Joe involved there. Trying to get Kinsey involved there. Just trying to get everybody involved. We want everybody to be gaming with us. No matter what it is. iRacing, anything esports related, we kind of like it. Back to it. Green, green, green. 0-0-3. That's Zimmerman to the outside. Kilgore to the inside. This is going to be a battle all the way down to the end. They're going to come around. It's going to have to end at one point or another. Kilgore not letting off the throttle. Gets up into the 0-0-3. His tail was right there, and everybody's going to fall off. White flag's going to wave. Next flag ends it. That's the flag that's going to end it. They're going to come around. Kilgore, Melgard, Myers is right there. The 07789 of Zimmerman, Lloyd, Gailey. Here comes the checkered flag. Last attempt. Kilgore wins right here in the Dirt Street Stock Series. Melgard, then Myers, Marshall, Zimmerman, Gailey, Lloyd, Jared, Belt. McAvoy's your top 10. And oh, goodness gracious. What a clean drive off for that driver right there. Got a little rear end damage, but he was trying to push it as fast as he can. Here's your Dirt Warrior winner. That's going to be the guy that wins in this session. Up next, right after this, we're going to have the modified. So I'm going to put you on a I'll be right back kind of screen and talk to some people, and then we'll get back to it. Appreciate you. Hold on to it. We'll go over the results, the race results. There it is. Right here before we get out of here. Carl Kilgore, the fourth. Sweet Melgard, Chris Myers, Garrett Marshall, Brian Zimmerman. That's going to be your top 5. And then McAvoy inside the top 10. Fun Cannon, Schaefer there in 14th. Elma, Kinsey, Haynes, and Muso all the way through your top 20. Back to it, and then Bellamy is going to finish there in 21st. So, all right, we're going to be back here in just a little bit. I am not going anywhere, so share the streams, tell everybody, chat it up out there, get those watch parties going because we are pretty much going to have a lot of fun. That's kind of how we like to do it. All right, no more helicopter awards for the time being, but you'll see me here in just a moment. Thank you, folks, and keep holding on where you're holding on. No. Yeah. Oh. All right, the guys are still practicing out there for the modifieds, for the dirt modifieds. Shane Yates has the fastest time out there right now in the practice session, 15:4. So you're seeing the difference in times, roughly about 3 seconds different. 3 seconds difference in all of the things going out there. I did see, I was out there talking to some of you guys during the break right there on Facebook and YouTube. My personal Facebook, Joe, I saw you got some flack out there for some song lyrics, which is some ridiculousness for all of it. Brandon Walker, good to see you out there on Facebook. And, so extending all of our broadcasts, which is kind of nice. We're adding some series to we're trying to make it a full night of racing, kind of like what you would see at the real track. Get all of these guys, several different levels of racing. See some of the same names out here, but, why not get out there and just run it all? Same setup, though, 24 to the feature. These guys have a lot of opportunity to get out there and race. Qualifying is going to begin here in about 7 minutes. I did give them an opportunity to, if they want to advance the session, they can advance it going right into qualifying. It just kind of depends on what they want to do. 14 drivers registered for the first night of modifieds for all of these guys. And, man, tell you what, bad for the first night. Chris Myers, the 007 right there. He is gaining some ground. Kyle Jarrett does a great job in his laps. Garrett Marshall's not far off. There's the 789 out there. Exciting. A lot of fun. All right, remember, if you're out there, go check out all of our social links, facebook.com/signature esports, twitch.tv/signature esports, and YouTube. Asking it on Twitch if I'll be able to stream the recruitment race for the Xfinity Series. No, I wanna make sure that we do the Xfinity Series as it goes. It just kind of try to make it. Whoa! Somebody hit a wall. Try to do it that way, and we'll build some hype up coming up towards January when the Xfinity Series starts. For those who don't know, Signature eNASCAR Series, that's going to be a 3-tier series from this point forward. We're going to have the Truck Series is the entry-level series, then the Xfinity Series, and the Cup Series. In 2021, the Truck Series is going to run on Thursday nights, and Friday nights will be the Xfinity Series. And on Saturdays, the eNASCAR Cup Series, that is going to run on Saturdays, and that is going to be the Grand Ole super awesome series. That's going to be the Paralyzed Veterans of America Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Is getting all their stuff in. Can't see Daniel Helm's paint scheme. That might have to be refreshed. Let's bring up the box for that. Appreciate everybody out there doing what you do. Oh, hello. Nana out there says those Australians are going to be good. Of course they're going to be good. They're all good. Every one of them. Everybody's good. You guys are better at this than I am. I can get out there and I can probably compete, but I'm not as good as the drivers. I like keeping my voice behind the broadcast booth. Over here, I don't like keeping myself out there on the racetrack that much. Only whenever I do like cash races or the fun stuff. But, 2 Australians. Yes, Daryl Padgett. That's the man, though. Daryl Padgett. He is part of the Cup Series, I believe, but he is the Xfinity Series admin for sure. Nice job, Daniel. Oh, man, he almost reset in time. Swede waiting for everybody to off the track. Whoa. Oh, buddy, you almost hit the game limits there. Three minutes, 38 seconds. These are out there. They're loading in to get some of these things ready to rock and roll. Daryl Paget and I believe the other Australian is... Who is the other Australian? I'll have to look. All right, they're advancing a session for qualifying, so we're not going to see these guys do anything. We're just going to kind of sit here and hold tight and wait for them to get things done. Braden, I think is his name. I think that's the other Australian that we have. I forgot the other one. Blake and Courtney Doyle out there couldn't make it. You're on your honeymoon. See you guys and girls next week. Go get them, Marshall, Kenzie, and Wooly. I love you, Courtney Doyle. Look at you guys go. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations, by the way, as well to Blake and Courtney. They just tied the knot just a little bit ago. Congratulations on having a wonderful, wonderful evening. And enjoy that vacation. It's needed by everybody. Man, oh man, I don't know what's going on with iRacing. All right, I'm going to put you on a commercial, and we will catch back up with you in a second. Let me see if I can fix some of the lighting. Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. Alrighty, we got a new follow. Remember, there's the social platforms. I had those up there. YouTube.com/Signature Esports. Make sure you go check all that stuff out. And I love it. If you don't know who I am, my name's Jason, SCTV, or Signature Esports TV. That is who I am. Everybody's doing great. Thank you for the new follow out there on Twitch. Salty Bunny 72 396. Good to see you out there. Facebook's blowing up. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all very, very much. So far, it looks like Kyle Jarrett's going to hold on to that pole position by 0.2 or 0.02 of a second over Garrett, Marshall, Yates, Belt, Myers, Bellamy, Melgard, Zimmerman, Kenzie, Lloyd. 14 drivers and everything. Hope everybody's having a great time out there. We do love you. We do appreciate you. And man, oh man, I'm excited. Another new series, and I did fix the shadow map. So hopefully, knock on a whole ton of wood, we won't get any of that flickering that we just saw. But definitely a whole lot of fun. Something I did miss earlier that I'm going to go ahead and knock out right now is I didn't get the chance to do our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what a proud we beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose footstripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. I'm digging the Facebook conversations out there. Anyone have any Bush lattes for Schaefer? And Cody Kinsey replied, he's got a cooler mounted to the rig, so he's good. Thank you, Daryl, our Australian, our iRacing's most famous Australian out there. Putting up the American flag and the Australian flag. Good to see that. Unifying it all because we love you very much. Kyle Jarrett, the 045, is going to be out there in the pole position. Shane Yates and Chris Myers, Swede Melgard, Cody Kinsey, Michael Woolley, Eric Schaefer, Clay Atwood. That's going to be heat 1 for you. 8 drivers in that heat. Then we'll have a second heat, and I believe we'll have the feature right after that. These guys are loading in. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And then right after this, we'll have that little break in between again, and then we'll move right into the dirt super lates, and man, oh man, that's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Or the super stocks. That's your starting grid. Heat 1 is gonna be 6 laps, and we had some fun with the last ones, and I think it's gonna be fun either way. Kyle Jarrett, Shane Yates, Chris Myers, Sweet Melgard, and Cody Kinsey. If you want to be a part of this platform, make sure that you go to iRacing, look up Real Racing Online, send your application in over there. We do this every Sunday night, and we have, something like 20 more races in the season or something like that, or 18, something around there. So we've got a lot of time. You get an opportunity to get a lot of points. If you want to be a part of it, make sure that you do so. We fixed the flickering. I am pretty happy about that, and that is good enough for me. Thanking all of my sponsors out there across the board, 46branding.com, Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles, Rowdy Energy or Rowdy Motorsports. We have a couple of teams there for that. Thank you to Raise Energy for what they do. Hashtag Raise Energy and hashtag Signature Esports out there. If you want to tag us in anything, make sure you do. Tag us in all your stuff. If you got racing videos, tag us in it. I want to see them. If you've got some scary stuff that you streamed for, the Phasmophobia, which I've become very, very accustomed to, tag us in that. If you've got some World of Warcraft stuff you've got out there, tag us in that. Tag us in everything. Hashtag us. Do whatever you got to do. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see what kind of games you guys are playing, and we'd love to put in some top 10 videos of things that you guys like, and definitely want to be a part of the esports platforms, and just grow and grow and grow. And without you guys, we couldn't grow. And I want a big special thank you to somebody that we're affiliated with, and that is going to be Effort. Let's have a beer. The 4-letter word that I can't say because I just don't say it unless I'm, you're in a private chat with me, or, we're good friends. But Effort. Let's have a beer out there on Facebook. Joe and all of that crew over there, they've done wonderful things with me, and they've helped me grow as well. So much appreciation to them. Green. Kyle Jarrett blinking out front, but Shane Yates is right there to the inside. So we're going to see how this is going to go. Oh, man. Blinkety blink, no cautions. 045 of Kyle Jarrett goes around. Does look like Yates was right there. Kind of helped that. Oh, man. Man, what a race. Everybody's spinning. Melgard, Woolley's out there. There is Michael Woolley to 13. Thanos up to second. And these guys are trying to keep their vehicles off the walls. Look at how much he has to turn that vehicle to get it around. Swede Melgard out front, in front of some of the lap traffic. Kinsey a couple of laps down. We still got to get a game. Yes, we do, Sean. We got to get a game of Phasmophobia in together. I tell you what, I did not expect that to happen, and this race is going fast. These guys are driving around this track like they are losing their mind. Melgard, Woolley coming in on top two. It does look like Woolley was catching him there. Sweet Melgard, final lap right here. Woolley is right on his tail. I mean, he's a second and a half off, but I tell you what, they are drastically trying to catch each other. Checkered flag's going to come out. Heat 1's going to be finished. It'll be Melgard, then Woolley. Kyle Jarrett's going to end up in a P3 position after the slight little blink that he had. That kind of threw everything off. He blinked in and out, and I wonder if that forced everybody to go. So Atwood, Yates, Kinsey, Schaefer, and of course I'm not driving. We all know that I'm not driving. You don't want me to drive. Alrighty. Heat race number 2. Here's the grid for you. This is not the feature. Garrett Marshall, Matt Belt, Cliff Bellamy, the 98's out there. There's Thorne Zimmerman, the 48, Dean Lloyd, Daniel Helm, Jason Hastings, and Robert Parrott. That's going to be the 8 drivers in this one for you. And man, hopefully it goes a little bit better for them than last time. You know, I had fixed all of that that shadow blinking stuff. Wonder what in the world's going on with that, because it shouldn't be. Either way, these guys are ready to go, and they're going to get things going here in just a moment. 789 is going to be the inside. The 14 of Belt's going to be to the outside. And I tell you what, these guys have been great in the Dirt Street Sox. Garrett Marshall getting some love out there from Blake and Courtney Doyle. Good to see you guys still tuning in. Man, oh man, oh man. Show some love if you're out there. Make sure that you guys have a whole lot of fun watching and streaming and get those watch parties going. And oh man, oh man. Pace Truck's going to drive him around one more lap. You're going to see him drive off, and then we're going to have 6 laps in the modifieds. And it does look like Matt Belt's got Larry the Cable Guy on the front of his modified right there. He's coming around. You see him? Little Prilosec action. That's what it looks like. There's Larry the Cable Guy. Oh man, makes me laugh a little bit. Pace Truck's gonna dive off, and we're gonna go green flag racing once the flag hits. Green, green, green. There they go. For the flagman high above the stands here at Weedsport. Of course, I did get information on Weedsport. Awesome track has been around since the 50s. Last remodel it got was in 2014, and that's what you see today is the track that, as it looks today. Stan Dudzinski's family finally gave in, and that's where they laid the track. Marshall out front. There is Matt Belt. Weedsport Speedway, of course. Part of the Fairgrounds, the Cayuga County Fairgrounds there in Weedsport, New York. And you would think that as things start to roll through with iRacing, you're going to probably see a lot more dirt tracks. Really starting to hold itself out there. Weedsport Speedway has seen a couple of different owners. The facility in the 80s, in 1981 is when it became part of the Cayuga County Fairground area. 789 of Marshall's going to win it right here, though. Heat number 2 lined out very nicely. Then Belt, Bellamy, Zimmerman, Lloyd, Helm, Hastings, 2 laps out. Parrott, I think he might have decided to park it right there, so no big deal. We're going to see what's going to line up now. I think we got a feature coming up. I do believe feature is up. Here's how the grid's going to look. Swede Melgard's going to be up there, the Raise Energy drink. grid. Swede Melgaard, of course, on the pole position. Garrett Marshall won Heat 2, so he's going to be outside pole position. There's Michael Woolley, Matt Bell. Those are the second-place finishers. Then Kyle Jarrett, Bellamy, Myers, Zimmerman, Atwood, Lloyd, Yates, and Daniel Helm. Moving on down the list. Cody Kinsey, the number 16 in there. Jason Hastings, Eric Schaefer, Robert Parrott. All the way through through 8. G Money is rolling, says Blake Doyle. Well, we're going to see how he turns this feature. 30 laps at a feature. Now, I did change it, so they're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to. They are not going to count the caution laps. So if there is a caution, there will not be. They will run a full 30 green flag laps here. So we're going to see how that works out. Yes, I know. Fun fact for Kayla says someone bought the dirt track out here in Putnam County, and they are remodeling it as well. It's very nice. Can't wait to see Cody Kinsey have his car out on Saturdays. It'd be kind of cool if we could throw a signature Esports all over the back of Cody Kinsey's car. I think I'd be happy to do that. We were working on getting a sponsored, getting our stuff on one of the cars over here at the Lake of the Ozarks Speedway, and we'll have to wait till the next season for that to happen, I believe. But definitely, signature Esports needs to be on everybody's car. Just need our own series. We'll bring one out, says Blake Doyle of Volusia County, checking in. Good to see. Send you a logo as well. I will send you a logo. Signature Esports we just need to be everywhere. I like it. Pacetrack's going to dive off. They are going to go green flag racing right here. The Real Racing Online Dirt Series with the modifieds, dirt modifieds to be precise. And oh my goodness, I think we're ready. High above the stands, Fred the Flagman says green, green, green. Oh man, trapped on the wall. You saw him. He was trapped on the wall a little bit. Couldn't get going. The 789 of Marshall's got a lot of work to do now. He kind of nailed the wall and stayed there. Swede Melgaard out front. There's Kyle Jarrett there. Myers and Woolley. Everybody kind of gets lined out. Lap 2 being completed. Green flag conditions. Outlining run going right here. Weedsport, Cayuga County Fairgrounds. Virtual racing, e-racing, sim racing, whatever you want to call it. Swede Melgaard out front, 0.3 of a second over Kyle Jarrett. But Jarrett is closing the distance there to the inside and gets right to the back bumper on the exit. It's kind of like one big circle here, except for one flat straightaway. The 07 of Myers sends the 045 up the wall. Woolley there, he is in fourth. Garrett Marshall, the 789, has worked himself into good contention. Caution's going to come out. Looks like Schaefer involved there. Take a look back. Here is Eric Schaefer. Busch Lattes has the 45 to the outside. I don't know what happened there. We're going to look and say, oh, man. It's like he just kind of went in a little bit. He's going to catch right back up to the rest of the field. So nothing big, just got turned around right there. We will do that, Blake. We will send you guys a logo. Good to see everybody out there. Alrighty. Take a pause for a second. I'm going to give you a little bit of rest of this. Just a second. If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. Make sure you give the guys over there at Black Horse Auto Transport a call if you need something moved or moved around Definitely a whole lot of fun. Braden the Aussie wants to know if I do commissions for paints. Well, of course I will. Swede Melgard out front. Good restart for everybody. Look at him go. The 07 of Myers. Oh, man, collection plate in the back. Caution's going to come out. Kyle Jarrett involved with that one. He was in second place. Go take a look at what happened. Kyle Jarrett was on the restart. Looks like he was right there. Oh, he hit the wall. Oh, he hit the wall, flipped himself. Caught Wooly, caught 14, the 789. Man. You never know. That little flip on the wall is what really does it. You hit the wall once, you kind of got to really let off, turn it in, and I know this from the street stocks. That's all that I know is that if you do it from the street stocks point of view, that I noticed that when I was driving, if I tapped the wall on entry, if I didn't really let off and get into the turn, I was going to hit the wall again, and that looks like that is what happened right there with the 045 of Kyle Jarrett, and man, oh man, unfortunate. Swede on the rails. Well, poof. But Swede doing a great job. The 789 of Marshall. He is on pit road at the moment. I believe he might have had to tow on that one. We're going to see what happens. We got Marshall and Melgard, Myers, Yates, Kinsey, and Belt. That's going to be your top 5 right here. So we'll see what happens. How's everybody's night out there? Dirt series action. Raise Energy, of course. The guys that we like, repsports.com or raiseenergy.com, whenever you go out there and you shop, put in SIG Esports as your promotional code, and you should get a discount. And it gives us a lot of fun credit. But we love it. All right, back to it. Green flag run, lap 5, about to be complete. 25 laps to go here at Weedsport. Little wall tap. These guys just finished driving the dirt street stocks, and so you're going to definitely see a difference in the way they drive. Look at how much they have to turn them. And it's all throttle control here. There's not that much of a... Oh, there's not much of a way to steer them. Oh, man. Caution. We were just talking about the 07. Yates was on a move. He was going. I'm sorry, the 11 of Yates, he was right there. So there's Melgard and Belt and Yates. Kinsey's right there. There's the pace truck. Holy goodness. That was insane. It was Myers, 07. Myers comes around the corner. He is right there. He's doing a great job. What happened here? Oh, he hit the inner barrier wall. Ow. Kayla folding clothes and rooting on Cody Kinsey. That's how the night goes. That's a good night. Ow. I kind of want to ride along with him on that one here. Let's do this. Stop right here. Let's go to the gyro view. I think we can do that. Here's the gyro view right here from... Look how much that thing rolls. And when he comes around, he gets right there. Oh, oh. Man. It was crazy. Back to live conditions. Pace truck dives off. Melgard's out front. Back to it again. We are 23 laps to go. The 015 of Melgard has Yates right there. Cody Kinsey, third and fourth of six. I'm sorry, Belt in third and Kinsey in fourth. There's Bellamy right there as well. So Yates trying to put the pressure on, and he does. He's going to make that clear. There is Matt Belt there to the inside of Melgard. Who's going to have the better drive off? Who's going to have the better turn? Because it looks like Belt is carrying good interline speed right there. Still running around the track, trying to get his nose in front of the 15 of Melgard, and is going to clear him right there. So Swede Melgard right in front of Cody Kinsey. Now Yates leading by 0.8 of a second. Matt Belt really tracking very nicely as they come around the backstretch to complete lap 10. Lap 20 being completed under green flag conditions. Here is turn 1 for all of them. Turn 3, turn 4 coming up right here. Belt trying to close the distance as Shane Yates leads out front. Swede Melgard has pressure of the 16 and the 111 of Clay Atwood out there as well. Cody Kinsey in front, dives to the inside right here into turn 3 and turn 4. The 111 right there trying to apply the pressure as well. Kinsey gets a move over the 015 of Melgard. Kinsey's going to lead in third on the inner line right there. See, there it is. That's how quick things can change and how fast everybody can run the leaders down, as now you're seeing Swede Melgard have a lot of pressure from Clay Atwood, the 111. Kyle Jarrett's worked himself back into the mix. He is running a high oval. That's a diamond shape right there. The 111 there in front of him. But look at him carry. He's going to carry right there. There's the 789. Looks like the 98 of Bellamy. You're watching right there when that happened. Bellamy all right there. So, Michael Woolley, he's moved himself up a position because of that. His truck's going to drive around. Sour Patch. I do believe you can have some Sour Patch out of this. Man, oh man. What a great run. That was good. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. Let's do it again. Bellamy was the result of that. Here's what happened to him. The 98, the Sour Patch Kids driving machine was in the corner. Oh, he got to the back bumper of the 111, and then the 07 was there. The 48 was there. There's the 13 of Woolley. Man, oh man, oh man. He gone. That's what you said. Holy smokes, Yates was sandbagging. KPTV 75. Good to see you out there, of course. All right, pace truck. He's going to lead him around. That looks like a true modified. Got no nose. KPTV 75. Make sure you go and follow them on Twitch. K as in Kilo, P as in Papa, T as in Tango, V as in Victor, 75. All right, Matt Belt out front of the 11 on, well, actually, take that back. Yates was there. Matt Belt getting right into the corner. A little right side damage for him right there. Not a big deal. The 11, the 14, Kinsey's right there in the 16. There's Melgard, Jared, Atwood, Myers, Woolley battling back and forth back there inside the top 10 with Zimmerman. Lloyd there as well. Yes, Kelly, I know you watch me on all the platforms. Kelly Poinier is probably my biggest fan, and I love that man. Absolutely amazing. Good to see. I get in races with him every once in a while, or officials and stuff like that. So, if you get a chance, KPTV on Twitch, twitch.tv/KPTV. Give him a follow and let him enjoy his stuff. The 11 out front. Yates has Belt. Kinsey trying to track inside. Michael Woolley has moved himself back up into the 7th place position after he had some issues early on. He got collected in one of those, but he is back up there running. Kyle Jarrett running where he started. The 045 running 5th. That's where he started in the feature. You have yet to beat me. That's okay. I'm not that great of a driver, I promise. Occasionally I find tracks that I like and I get out there and I try to increase that safety rating. But every once in a while, I sneak a win in. Yates, Belt, Kinsey, that's going to be the top 3. Melgard, Jared inside the top 5. The 14 of Belt, though, he looks like he is really trying to close the distance. Look how low that line is. The outside line has got all the speed, but Matt Belt is on a terror. Look at him go. He's trying 10 to go right here, and he's going to be trying to compete for the lead here in just, I give him a couple of laps. We're going to see how that's going to work. 9 laps to go here at Weedsport in the dirt modifieds. The 11 of Shane Yates out front. Cody Kinsey in third, and the Mountain Dew number 16. Run, run, run. It's heating up, though, because Kyle Jarrett just trying to pass. Oh, man, up into the wall. Caution's going to come out, no doubt, right there. And it does. We just clicked on Kyle Jarrett and watched that. He's going to go and park it, I do believe. The 111 of Clay Atwood. The 04, I tell you what, Kyle was really, really sending it in there and trying to diamond it like we watched him do a little while ago. And when he did, you know, he was gaining and he was catching. He was right there in front of Swede Melgard. He just hit too much of the wall in that one. And, man, still one of the best out there. And I went out and we did a practice the other day where he and I were in the same practice. And I can't keep up with those guys. Not in these things. Maybe in the street stocks I might be able to compete a little bit. I really like the dirt street stocks. But, or at least the drivability of them. But I'm not very good at the other stuff. Not yet. It's going to take a lot of practice. That's for sure. Shane Yates, Belt, Kinsey, Melgard, Atwood, Woolley. That's going to be through 6th. The Bellamy, Zimmerman, Kyle Jarrett, Lloyd, Myers is there. Marshall as well. Remember to go check out all of my sponsors. 46branding.com, Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles on Facebook, eBay, and Amazon. And then, of course, F It, Let's Have a Beer. KSDTCPA, Black Horse Auto Transport, all those guys. Raise Energy, of course. Raise Energy, you got to go and get you some Raise. Go to your local GNC store, try out one of those Raise Energy drinks. They're pretty darn good. Whoa, man, they're in it. 11 of Yates, green, green, green from Fred the Flagman, and they are off once again. There's the 11, the 14th. Cody Kinsey now has an opportunity to catch back up and apply the pressure to both of these drivers right there. Michael Woolley inside the top 5, or looks like he's trying to get inside the top 5. Oh, the 11 nosed the wall right there, bounced himself off, lost a little bit of traction. Matt Belt's trying to close the inside right there, and it looks like he's going to make some progress there. Matt Belt has Cody Kinsey right to the outside of him, right to the outside, was to the outside. Now that slide is kind of separated. Yates getting back into it, and he had that Nerf bar kind of like almost destroyed. Kyle Jarrett, can we, for the love of God, get this track banned off this game? It's the devil. I understand. It's so tight. Like it's very, very tight. 4 to go right here from Weedsport. 14 of Belt trying to close the distance on Yates, but Yates, all he has to do is just run the same line he was just doing. 3 to go all the way through. Kinsey in third, Atwood. And it looks like Atwood, he's up 4 spots from where he started, but Michael Woolley doing a great job, too. There is Mr. Woolley. Oh, the 98, trying to put some distance in there. There's the 48 of Thorne Zimmerman. Look at these guys go. They're having a good time out there. Shane Yates leading around is going to take the 46 branding white flag right here from Real Racing Online to Dirt Modifieds. 1 more lap to go. Belt and Kinsey can kiss it goodbye. They're going to take home 2nd and 3rd right here. So Yates finishes. Belt, Kinsey, Melgard, Atwood, Bellamy, Woolley is going to be up there. It's like Bellamy and Woolley. Woolley coming around. Come on, Woolley. You can do it. 7th place finish for Woolley. They got... Yeah, there it is. Woolley and Zimmerman. Kyle Jarrett, Lloyd, Myers, Marshall, Schaefer out of there, Helm, Parrott, and Hastings. That's kind of how that's going to be. Here's a look at the results, and we're going to make sure that we get out there and see everything else. Because right after this, we have the Super Stocks coming up. Yates, Belt, Kinsey, Melgard, Atwood. That's going to be your top 5. Bellamy, Woolley, Zimmerman, Jared, Lloyd. That's going to be all the way through 10th. Myers, Marshall, Schaefer, Hellman, Hastings, Mr. Parrott there as well. Good to see everybody. Dominant show for Shane Yates. He did a great job. What a good job there. That was absolutely incredible to see, and definitely some good drivers. We're going to have to pause for the cause. I know that they're already getting some things underway for the other one. Remember, I do enjoy what we do here. Good show there for the modifieds, the dirt modifieds. Now we're going to go to the super stocks, and that'll be here in just about, give me a few minutes, and we'll at least have the screen up while they're practicing. We'll be able to see what kind of laps they're going to be throwing down. And man, oh man, oh man, what a good night. Dirt Series racing right here, Real Racing Online with Signature Esports. You seen someone coughing in the stands, heard the late model race was going to be pushed back a few years. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. All right, folks. We'll see you here in just a moment, all right? If you're If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. Alrighty, last of the sessions tonight. They are qualifying for the heat races. Looks like we're going to have a couple of heat races, and then we'll get into the feature. Yates, Atwood, Marshall, Jared, Zimmerman. That's going to be top 5 so far in qualifying. Catching up on social media. Dean Kenzie off to bed. Good to see you here, of course. Giving everybody some. Giving good old Cody Kenzie a whole bunch of crap. Blake and Courtney Doyle, please help and send some prayers and love to little Nixon and his family. Get better, little man out there. Good to see all the love and support out there. So if you have an opportunity, do so and give some love for sure. We are all about community, and that's what we do this for. And we do hope that everybody is having a great night out there. Real Racing Online Dirt Series racing each and every Sunday night, same bat time, same bat channel. We, of course, I started a little bit later today than I normally would have, but it's the first night that we've done three series back to back to back. So super awesome, super cool. Anyway, so we're gonna have some faster lap times, super late models. These things are just gonna be absolutely insane. Take up to 60 drivers. If you want to be a part of Real Racing Online, like I said before, remember to go to iRacing, look up Real Racing Online in the league section, and apply there. Each of the feature winners, they get $15 for winning, and so just so you know, there's something involved each and every time. $15 is over the course of a whole bunch of races. That's somebody's car payment for a month. Just saying. Or your electric bill, maybe your internet bill for a couple of months, depending on who you go through. Of course, all of that, all good things must start. And I tell you what, we are absolutely having a blast with the Dirt Series. It's grown, and because of you guys, it's grown even further, and we'd like to see it grow even farther than what it has. I'd like to be able to do a whole bunch of heat races. I'd like to make this thing as big as possible. Signature eNASCAR Series is going to take a break this week. Join me Tuesday night for the Trucks Series. We're going to be broadcasting Tuesday night, and then the next race that we should have is going to be after Thanksgiving. So after that, if I don't see you then I should see you after Thanksgiving. We got some great action coming up. Some championship races, some fun, and the end of 2020, which I think we all are kind of ready for. Not digging the blinking shadow maps or whatever that is. All right, let's take a look at the grid. Weedsport, the heat race, Shane Yates, Garrett Marshall, Thorne Zimmerman, Dane Lloyd, Justin Holt, Cody Kenzie, Daniel Helm, and Jason Hastings. That's going to be heat 1 for you. And then heat 2 is going to be quite exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one, too. So 2 heats, and then the feature. Remember, 6 laps is what they have to win. No cautions in the heats. And, man, oh, man, we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Make sure you have those prayers sent up. I do believe last checked that if you're a Kansas City fan, you were losing to the Las Vegas Raiders. Mahomes extended the play, but didn't work out. I'm a Rams fan, so I don't care. Yates, Marshall, Zimmerman, Lloyd, and Holt. That's going to be the top 5. And they're going to go green flag racing here in just a moment. As you see the pace truck dive off right there. The 12, the 789 is going to be right there. Yates and Marshall ready to take the green flag right here from Weedsport, the Cayuga Fairgrounds. Green, green, green says, oh man, they are ready to go. They're fast. These things are hugely fast. Yates out front. Zimmerman there. There's the 789 of Marshall. Huge run onto the front stretch. These guys are, I mean, Yates is on a tear today. He is ready to go. Trying to win some heats, trying to win some features. A 003 of Zimmerman has a 789 of Marshall. Marshall running to the inside right there, trying to put some pressure on the 003, and he does so. Huge run, diamond shape, coming around. Looks like the 31 of Holt is going to go around Zimmerman as well. Lloyd and Kinsey not far off. There they run all the way around the track. 4 to go, 3 to go now here at Weedsport. Long front stretch run, trying to catch himself up to Yates. The 789 has him in a beeline, coming around to take the 2 to go right here. And he is really, he's turning on the pressure. If he had 2 more laps, I bet he could catch him. We're going to see what happens as it unfolds right here. Down to 1 second. The increase in time, under a second now. White flag's going to wave, brought to you by Raise Energy. Go to repsports.com or raiseenergy.com. Put in SIG Esports as your promotional code and get a discount, or go to your local GNC store, pick up a can of Raise Energy drink, and have a lot of fun with that. Checker flag's going to wave. Yates is going to win. Marshall's going to come home second. Then Holt, Zimmerman, Lloyd, Kinsey, Hastings, Daniel Helm off a lap right there. Good run from Yates. That was a whole lot of fun right there. Kind of digging it. And now the flashy flash stops. You know, let's take a look at the starting grid right here in heat race number 2. Atwood, Jared, Bellamy, Woolley, Melgard, Eric Schaefer, Robert Parrott. That's going to be the 7 drivers in here. Of course, you see me. SignatureEsports.com. Everybody's getting lined up and ready to go. And of course, and always, I love what I do so much that, of course, always got to give a big special thank you. So we're going to do that, try to fix a few things, and bear with me. KC just went up 21-14 over 21-17 over the Las Vegas Raiders right now. And I think I might have gotten some things fixed there. So we're going to see how that's going to work as we're going through. The maps look good. Everything just looks so good. I like the new models now. It's taken them quite a little while to get it figured out. But boy, howdy, doesn't that look nice? At least it looks nice on my screen. Hopefully it looks nice on your screen. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the broadcast each and every week. 6 laps are what they're going to run. The 111, the 045, that's going to be 1 and 2. As they're going to take the green flag from Fred the Flagman. Front stretch run. Green, green, green. Man, look at that dive in already. Woo-wee. 111 of Atwood. Screaming down the stretch. The 13 of Woolley's right there. To the inside of Kyle Jared. Run, run, run like a runaway bride. There they go. trying to get off the wall. Wooly's going to drop just a little bit to Swede Melgard. He's going to come into the turn, and it does look like Wooly's going to go over. Swede Melgard looks like he got involved into something right there. Let's take a look real quick. As you see Atwood still leading out front. Here is Swede Melgard, the 15. Schaefer was up on the wall. There is... I wonder if he just... Oh, he did. He just got up into the wall and collected himself. Back to live conditions. Now the 111 of Atwood. Jared is there. Wooly is there. Bellamy is there. Man, oh man, what a run, what a run, what a run. There they come around to the front stretch. There's Atwood. Kyle Jared trying to close the distance. This is just like the last race. Under a second for Kyle Jared as he comes around into turn number 2. Turn 3 is very, very low for the 111. Wooly 2 seconds off of the race leader. Not that far back, but far enough back that it might be just a looking glance. Atwood takes the white flag, and he's going to come around turn 3 into turn 4, looking for a checkered, as now Atwood wins heat number 2, followed by the 045 of Jared, and then Wooly. Bellamy is going to be right behind. Melgard involved. Like Schaefer is going to finish as well. Man, oh man. Fast racing. It's going to be fun. There it is. Here's your grid for you. Man, you know, I have it fixed, and then it just goes and does that thing again. I don't like that thing. Shane Yates going to be your pole sitter. Clay Atwood, Garrett Marshall, Kyle Jared. That's going to be your first 2 rows. Justin Holt, Michael Woolley there in 6th on the outside lane. Racer Motors, good to see that man out there. Thornton Zimmerman, Clifford Bellamy, Dane Lloyd, Swede Melgard through the top 10. Cody Kenzie and Eric Schaefer. That's row 6 for you. Pull the grid. Make sure there's nobody else besides Jason Hastings, Robert Parrott, and Daniel Helm. Team, don't hit me. That's my team. Kind of like it. Hey, you see me down there. Go to signatureesports.com. Buy you I got Wooly t-shirt. Buy you an effort. Let's have a beer t-shirt. Buy you like 60 t-shirts. Thomas Dennis giving a hashtag Yates. He's there in the front row. Man, oh man, iRacing official pace truck's going to lead him around for a couple of laps. And, man, I'm kind of digging it. Overcast right now as the clouds have soaked in to Weedsport, Cayuga County Fairgrounds. They're in New York City, virtually at least. We're doing a lot of things virtually here lately. The 12 of Yates, very strong showing all night long, and here he is sitting in the pole position once again. The 789 of Marshall right behind him. Kyle Jared up there. There is the 111 of Atwood. These guys trying to get another win in the Signature Esports Real Racing Online Dirt Series. First night for the super lates, and so we're going to see how these guys can... Ooh, little checkup going on in the back there, trying to hold off on the go. Let's go, Shane. Number 12 says Thomas Dennis out there. Waiting for it. Front of flag man says green. Wall tap for everybody. 12 inside. 789 inside. Collection plate. Everybody dying. Holy goodness. Here's a look at this. Kyle Jared, the 045 was right there. The 111, when they went, hit the wall. Oh, Wooly hit the 045. And then, oh. Nice job for Kyle Jared getting around the mess, though. He just kind of got spun around a little bit. Man, oh man. That was quick. What happened with Michael Woolley right there. Let's hit that stop. We're going to go to the cockpit view of Mr. Michael Woolley. There they were going. They were getting things underway. Oh, it just didn't get it turned enough. Kyle Jarrett went around, and then all of a sudden, there's a 003 in front of him. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. 045 of Kyle Jarrett. There he is. He's going to go to the back. Leave a few drivers going to be in the back right there. Lap 1, yes. Lap 1. It happens. It does happen. This track is super small, and these cars are super wide. Man, are they... It's crazy. Here's the 12 of Yates, the 111 of Atwood, Marshall, Holt, Bellamy, the 45 of Lloyd, Melgard there as well. As they're going to tighten the field back up. They're waiting for the pace truck to get off the track. They're giving themselves a little extra room because we know that Yates, when Yates goes, that's when they're going to try to single file this out. And that's exactly what you saw right there. The 12 of Yates doing a great job of getting that started as a little wall tap for everybody there to the inside. 12 of Yates, 111 of Atwood, 789 of Marshall. Now they're single file, and now is where it goes. Brian Zimmerman might want to stop this race. Pretty sure you saw a fan coughing in the stands. Cracking me up. Cracking me up. Yates out front by a full second. Atwood and Marshall, they are battling side by side back here. There is the 111, the 789 of Marshall trying to stick it to him there. Bellamy not far off. Bellamy and Holt, they are battling back and forth. Bellamy goes backwards a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Caution's going to come out. Lap 5 is where that happened. Man. It was Justin Holt, Clay Atwood. Second caution of the night. Here's what happened here. So it looked like Justin Holt was right there. Oh, he comes in, gets Reed Melgard a little bit. The 111... Come on, it came off the wall, and the 31 got turned around. So, man, oh man, that's no bueno. You know, when the sun comes out, this thing looks more and more pretty. Right, Ryan, your comment cracked me up, my man. It cracked me up. I can't say that dirty word. That dirty word gets us booted off the internet. I'm going to call it the... That's right, the conspiracy flu. There we go. That was a good one. The conspiracy flu, folks. Side by side as they come around, the lights are off on the pace truck. Well, they will be off on the pace truck here in just a moment. This little parade lap going. Guys are waiting. To the back of the field. So the way that it works is that under cautions, the field is frozen, and then you're placed back in your position. And that is where you are going to restart. But we're going to have Yates, Marshall, Melgard, Bellamy, and Kinsey. That's going to be your top 5 as the lights are off on the pace truck, and they're going to go back to green flag racing here in just a moment. Let's keep it green. I agree. I like the green flag racing. When these guys get lined out and they get going like Yates is doing right there, we're following along with Bellamy, the number 2. Kinsey right there to the inside of Melgard. Yates out front. He got a great restart right there. Already a full second lead. Everybody else is going to have to play catch up. There's a 789 of Marshall running and running. But we're talking about the running. Yates is running away with it. Coming down the back stretch, or what seems to be a back stretch. Turn 3 to turn 4, the number 12, all the way up to the front stretch. The only flattest portion of the track. Right there, everything else is just curved all the way around. Marshall trying to hold off Swede Melgard right there. Melgard gets around Lloyd and Kinsey. Kinsey is right there. There's the number 11. He's got Lloyd right behind him, the 45. Trying to hold on to a top 5. Whoa, looks like caution may come out here. It's going to come out. Ooh, 45 got into the 11 of Cody Kinsey right there. Dane Lloyd kind of sent it in. And man, oh man, 21 laps to go right here. Here's Dane Lloyd. When he sent it in, look at it from the TV1 camera. He had a good run. Kinsey turned it in. And when Kinsey turned it in, Lloyd turned it in just a little faster. And that right there is where, that's where it ended for him right there. So Dane Lloyd getting into the back of Cody Kinsey. Back to live conditions right here from Weedsport. Remember, if you get a chance to go when the 2021 season starts, send us your videos, send us all your cool stuff. We want to see you guys out there rocking and rolling. Heavy rear damage for the number 11 as he got into the wall, or I would say got pushed to the wall. An EOL for that guy right there. Still a lot of racing left to go, though, and a lot of things can happen. Biggest mover of the race right now, the number 49, Team Don't Hit Me. He's got the I don't know, the spray-painted car. Daniel Helm, the number 49, Team Don't Hit Me. He is way out there, and we have not put up any of the driver's information this entire time, folks. But back to it, though. Let's see how far he's going to get. Daniel Helm gets a good restart there to the inside. He's trying to let it settle out. Michael Woolley up into 4th. There he is, trying to track down Swede Melgard into turn number 3 on the exit of turn 4. The 31 of Holt right there as well, trying to hold on to a top 5 position, force himself into the beginning. I think some folks are getting into the wall back there, but at least they're keeping it straight, keeping things ready to go. The 31 to the inside of Michael Woolley, side-by-side racing on the exit of turn 4, front stretch run. Michael Woolley trying to hold off that 31 of Holt. Justin Holt really turning it on there to the inside of Woolley. Caution's going to come out. Woolley's going to hold on to that P4 position. Big Shafe on lap 11. Looks like what happened to that guy? 3 into the wall right there. He is inside the 111. There's the 003. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. That was a 3-wide situation. Looks like Timothy Woolley. Looks like F-16's racing in a chicken coop. I get it. I believe it. I don't disagree with that. That's exactly what it looks like. That's probably the best analogy that I've seen out of this. Shane Yates is your race leader. There's Marshall, Melgard, and Woolley. Woolley's going to start on the outside. He's going to restart on the outside. Justin Holt there in the 31. He's been applying the pressure to Woolley over the last couple of laps. Zimmerman has worked his way back up to the front as well. He's up 1 spot from where he started. Cody Kinsey was there in the back. He had gotten the EOL, and he has worked himself up front as well. He's doing a good job trying to keep everything together. He is inside the top 10. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go back to green flag racing here. 19 laps to go. Pace truck's going to dive off. You're going to see him dive off here in just a moment. From the look high above the stands, Fred the flagman's going to say, green, green, green. Front stretch run. There is Yates. Woolley outside. Melgard inside. That's a good battle going on right there. Good run. Cody Kenzie trying to work his way up. He is outside, or right behind the 003 of Zimmerman. Yates pulls that significant lead out there again. There is the 13 of Woolley right behind Melgard. Top 5 battling back and forth. Yates, Marshall, Melgard, Woolley, and Holt. Woolley using a high line, coming around. Good run for that man right there. Got to keep it off the wall. Zimmerman right there to the inside as well. 5th caution of the race is going to come out. And we're going to see what happened there. Oh man, looked like Clay Atwood and Eric Schaefer they were battling there for a little bit. Took everybody off their line. We'll go back and look at that once again. So right here, the 111 is right to the inside, pushed the 3 up the track. So that threw his line off. And when he came back down, the rear of the 3 collected into the 111, and then the 111 was right there. Man, oh man, what a run. .111 still out there. There's Shane Yates still out front. Garrett Marshall there in the 789. F-16s flying in a coupe. I agree. I don't disagree. Pace truck leads them around. 16 laps to go, and we go back to green flag racing right here from Weedsport. What a run so far. Good night of racing. And it's definitely been interesting, that's for sure. Pace truck is going to dive off. The 12, the 789, the 15, and the 31 is going to have the 13, the 43. I'm sorry, the 003 to contend with there inside row 3. Pace truck moves it. 12 is going to go. 789 gets a great restart right there, too, so he's not going to be not far off. Swede Melgard gets a little bit of a late start on there. It's going to push he and Michael Woolley back just a little bit. There's the 12 running around the track, trying to hold them off, trying to make sure that they continue to run green flags, because the longer that he runs, the better that he is. 789 of Marshall, though, closing the distance as he comes around the backstretch into turn 3. Run, run, run like a runaway bride. That's exactly what he wants to see. Keep running, keep going, keep that thing off the wall. Thomas, we ran 3 classes tonight. So we ran the street stocks. Those ran first. Then we ran the modifieds, and now we're running the super late models. 13 laps to go. 789 has the company of the 31. Woolley falls off pace just a little bit behind Zimmerman, so Melgard and Zimmerman working. There's Justin Holt, the number 31. Super late might be his car to drive, because here he comes, applying the pressure. The 789 of Marshall. Marshall there to the outside. 31 gets right to the back bumper, and it continues to run that high line right in the shadow of the 789. Marshall Holt, that's going to be the bigger battle. Who's going to finish second? Because the more that they battle, the more that Yates runs away with the line. Diamond-shaped turn for the 789 and the 31. Yates 1 second out in front of the 789. He cannot let off the throttle, because right behind him they are going to be running. And that is under 10 laps to go. The 9 laps to go as the counter goes. The 12 out front, 1.3 seconds. The battle between the 789 and the 31 way out there. Swede Melgard not far off. He's got the 003 of Zimmerman right there. Michael Woolley, he's going to be battling with the 11 of Cody Kenzie right there. Cody had to battle his way back to the front twice. You see how loose it can get on the exit of 4. Side-by-side racing from the 11 and the 13. The 11 gets a little bit of a run, then holds it off, and then gets back into it. Shane Yates out front by 1.3 seconds. The 12 almost virtually running away with it. Lap traffic about to be there as Lloyd Bellamy. It looks like Bellamy went one lap down. Might have went to pit road there. Yates, Marshall, Holt, Melgard, Zimmerman. That's got to be your top 5. Zimmerman moving around. It looks like there's a good battle for 4th going on right here. 3rd and 4th. The 003 hitting the berm. The 15. Oh, up into the wall just a little bit. Zimmerman's going to get around Melgard for 4th place. 4 laps to go, and he's got a lot of ground to make up. Marshall and Holt, they've settled into their lines. The 789 right there with the 31. They are doing a great job. Green, green, green all the way through for the last 12 to 15 laps. It's going to be a good run. 2 to go right here from Weedsport in the final race of the night. Real Racing Online Dirt Series. Yates, Marshall, Holt, Zimmerman and Melgard. Zimmerman and Melgard doing a great job of trying to make it interesting. Oh, Melgard, the 15, bounces off the inner wall. White flag's going to wave. Shane Yates, turn 3. One more turn for him. He's going to hit the front stretch. Super Lacer finished. Shane Yates is going to win at Weedsport. 789 of Marshall comes home second. Holt, Zimmerman, Melgard, that's going to be your top 5. Cody Kinsey gets around. Michael Woolley for 6th. And Michael Woolley comes home 7th. Atwood, Lloyd, Bellamy, Helm, Hastings, Schaefer. That's going to be the drivers right there. Congratulations to Shane Yates, the number 12, for doing a great job of holding this thing nice and free, nice and loose, however you want to call it. Michael Woolley just ramped something. Race results brought to you by Raise Energy. Make sure you go to raiseenergy.com or repsports.com and put in promo code SIG Esports. That should be what you need to do there. Shane Yates is going to be your Team 5 winner. The number 12, Garrett Marshall, Justin Holt, Zimmerman, Melgard. That's going to be your top 5. Cody Kinsey, Woolley, Atwood, Lloyd, and Bellamy through the top 10. Helm, Hastings, Jared, Schaefer, and Robert Parrott. Thank you for the clip. Thank you for the notification. Thank you, Thomas Dennis. Appreciate you very much. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Congratulations to all the race winners tonight. Some $15 in the feature winners' pockets. And everybody coming home happy. Thank you very much to everybody for tuning in each and every week. We'll see you Tuesday night for the trucks. It's the Gander Mountain Truck Series, so it's going to be the Truck Series, the Ultimate Racing Championship Series out there. We're going to be live. I believe that's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern. You'll see us then, and if we don't see you, happy Thanksgiving. Tune in each and every week. After the holidays, we will be live once again. Good night to everybody. Dirt Street Stock Series, that's going to be a wrap for us. And man, oh man, what a good night. We had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I don't care what anybody else. I don't care what anybody says. These guys right here are absolutely amazing. We're going to work on interview processes for the future races because I've got to get some things, since we made some upgrades, we've got to get some things figured out with the rest of it. Thank you very much. Have a great night, and we'll see you again next week.